Yo, hello, hello everyone. Welcome back. It's been a little while since we did a stream, at least in this format. The other day we streamed, uh, and we tested some blasters. Today, let me do this. Let's see if I can get some people from Discord. Copy link. Live. There we go. Let's get tier list going. I want Elite 2.0 series. We'll go into presentation mode. We'll wait for chat. What is up? Hello, Roger. So chat, today's stream is going to be a little bit different as far as the tier list goes. I am still going to give my initial thoughts on the blaster and place it where I think that they're going, but you guys can help sway either direction as to where things get placed. And I'm going to try to listen to you guys a bit more while doing that. Basically, we're going to start off with Elite 2.0. That's what we're going to do. This no image. Basically, I don't know if we want to wait till more people come and chat. Hello, Out of Ideas. Out of Ideas, welcome. So since you're here as well, I'll also explain. So basically, I'm doing normal Nerf tier list, but you guys get a little bit more influence as to where things are ranked on there. We're going to start off with Elite 2.0, and we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start off with the Commander. Elite 2.0 Commander, pretty good sidearm, has slam fire, pretty good. Where are we thinking, chat? Where are we thinking? Yes, we are starting with the Commander. Roger, and Out of Ideas, where do we think Commander's going to rank? I'm thinking A or S tier. It's a bit bulky. Agreed. A tier. Okay. Out of Ideas, do you have a idea as to where the Commander should go? A tier. It's a bit ugly. Lol. Hello, Brick. Brick, welcome in. Just to explain real quick, chat has more influence over to where I rank stuff on my tier list today, Brick. We're doing Elite 2.0. We're starting off with the Commander. Roger said Commander A tier. What do you think? I will now wait for the rest of chat to respond. Deserves to be B or A tier. It has almost doubled the performance of Instra Spectre, holding one more dart. Commander and B, so we're seeing B or that one. Looks like Chad is agreeing to go with B tier. Alright. I believe this is the Echo. Is that the Echo or the Turbine? I can't tell from that angle that... Oh, that's the Turbine right there. So it's the Echo. This one is the Echo. Where do we thinking on that one? I haven't reviewed this one yet, and I thought it was good. Got a new strong arm. Awesome. Awesome. I hope you like your new strong arm, Roger. Have fun with that one. That's awesome. Where are we thinking the Echo goes, chat? Personally, I'm thinking I thought that it was like one of the best of the Elite 2.0, but people have been telling me wrong, so maybe like B or C then. Echo and C. C. It's just another recon reskin. Nothing new to the table. Okay. We'll put it in C tier. Elite 2.0's Phoenix. Wasn't there a whole lot of things wrong with this one? I mean, it's like the Elite 2.0 Strife, but also not. I also can't believe this thing doesn't have... We might have to pull up an image of the Trailblazer and the Storm Charge. Storm Charge JPG. Open. Storm Charge. Apparently I don't have an image of the Trailblazer. Chad, where are we thinking? Phoenix and C? It's just very mid. Okay. I can agree with that. C tier. I don't know why I couldn't find the Trailblazer one. Shockwave. I think that's D or F. Shockwave was pretty bad, right? It had the same issues as the Surge Fire. Plus they took away Slam Fire. With it, I'm thinking D or F, chat. Shockwave is F. Complete garbage. Yeah. Oh, here's a controversial one, the Trio. Trio, I actually kind of like the Trio. As an emergency blaster, it's actually pretty decent. I know the first time I did a review on it, I trashed it, and then I looked at it again, I did some more testing, and I kind of like it. B or A tier. That's what I'm thinking. It's pretty good. I like the form factor on that one. I think a Triad is better than the Trio, but... F is too harsh for which one? Oh, okay. Trio and D? How so? Trio and D? Alright, we said Shockwave and D. Okay, we won't disrespect it that much. Chat, what are we saying about Trio? Trio and D? I hate the grip. Grip is, yeah... Grip isn't that great, but I mean, it's okay. Saying if a blaster doesn't do what it's supposed to do, it's an F. Okay. I've held a Trio before, it's fine. C or D? Break says that it's 3 C. Can we agree to give it in C? Break? I think so. Shockwave is more reliable than the Surge Fire? That's debatable, but I think the lack of Slam Fire just... I'm gonna put Trio in C. The Turbine. I heard the Turbine was really good. On that one, I'm thinking this is an A or S. Like, this could easily be an S. I really want to put something in Elite 2.0 in S, but if we don't believe it belongs in there. What are we thinking Turbine? Sound it makes is awful. Which one? What sound makes it C? Turbine is S. Mark's Nerf blog. Welcome in, sir. Elite 2.0 standards. Turbine is awful. So what are we thinking then? Turbine is S, and then we have Brick saying that it's awful. Fire rate is faster than Hyperfire and the same price for this one. Which one had the horrible battery door? Was it the Turbine? Or was that the Echo? That might have been the Echo. Like, why the access door, like, was able to pop off very easily. Access door, not battery door, but Turbine might be in B or C. Well, let's do A then. Bad stock and terrible. Can't mod it. This might be the one where we have to go against Brick, unfortunately. B or C. I can compromise to B. Elite 2.0 Volt D is what I'm thinking at the most, chat. Volt, nobody wanted a Night Finder a reskin, or even Fire Strike reskin. Nobody wanted this. It's nothing impressive except for maybe boosted performance, and my light doesn't even work. I can't access it. D or F. B. Volt is D. You can mod the newer Elite 2.0. Yeah, I think so. Like I think something like the Storm Charge and stuff can be. Light doesn't work. Oh, it doesn't work regardless. Okay. Way too big. So we're thinking D. D tier. By the way, chat, we are going to go through multiple series today with the tier lists. We are going to go through multiple series and do these tier lists. The Warden. And we're going to count the functional Warden, right? We all know that it just doesn't work. I mean, if we think that that should factor in that much, maybe. So, the Warden. Make it reskins during that, you. Hello, Double Punch. Double Punch, Mark, if you guys aren't caught up to speed yet, we are doing Nerf ranking tier lists, but you guys get more influence as to where I place stuff in the ranking. So, Warden is straight F. I'm saying C if it's functional, okay. Storm Charge, Double Punch mode. So we have one for C in there, and then Mark is saying F. For the fixed Warden C tier, I'm almost thinking D tier and just compromise between the two, chat. I mean, I did say we were doing that one, so maybe C. Although, now that I think about it, chat, I mean, given its history, I don't think that I can take just the functional one, because then the functional, I'm going to compromise and say D. For this one, I'm going to overwrite you all. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to put it in D. Still respectable. I could see why it would be C tier, but I can't say that all Wardens are in F. Elite 2.0 Ace. Transformers Warden in B. I believe that's the fixed one, Double Punch. Non-functioning D tier. Did we say D for the Elite 2.0 Ace? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By the way, thank you all for joining in the chat. 5 people when I first started the stream is the most that I ever had. So you guys are making history on my channel. Thank you all so much for your support. Ace and F. D. Ace is only C because of the Christmas reskin. I don't care about skins, bro. but D or F? We'll put it in D, and we'll come back to it. What is this one? I don't recall what this blaster is right here. Chat, what is this one? You guys are probably gonna have to help me with this one because I don't know what this one is. It's $5, yeah. Unbearable grip, yeah. What is this blaster, chat, that I'm looking at? It's the Phoenix with Echo accessories. That's just another Phoenix. What the F? Oh, it is a Phoenix, so it's do we just place it in with the same thing where the Phoenix goes? Guess we'll just place it in C then. I guess we'll place it there and move on. This, what did they call this? The quad something. Quad fire? I think quad fire. Looks like an oversized quadrant. I don't know if we're getting too hyped on that one. So the quad fire thingamabobber, where are we thinking there, chat? Now put the Phoenix with the X's on D. Dang, Mark, why? If I called in. What do you mean if you called in, like as in, like, Discord call? Okay. Why don't you pull up Discord? Brick, did you mean a Discord call? Looks like that quad fire in A. Let me go to Brick real quick. I can call Brick. Hang on. Hang on a sec, Brick. I can't hear anything. There we go.
Hello?
Hey, Brick.
I thought I'd just call in if it's okay. Just if you want.
Yeah, that'll be fine. I don't know if chat can hear you, though, because last time that we did that and somebody had on there, I checked back on replay, and I don't think they could hear you, but whatevs.
Okay.
I mean, that's still okay. But they're saying quad fire on A or B.
Well, like the thing about the quad fire is it has probably the best grip in all of Elite 2.0. It has a really good grip.
Okay. Hang on 1 second. Try talking again.
Wait, am I glitching?
No, I was just making sure that OBS was picking you up, so it looks like that it's fine.
Okay, that's good.
So what were you
saying? Yeah.
What were you...
I was saying that the quad fire has like one of the best grips in all of Elite 2.0, and it has pretty good performance. Like I would say in A tier. As far as Elite 2.0 goes, it's actually one of the better pistols.
Okay. I can agree with that. Chat said about B2. I could compromise for A tier. Is this the Ranger? I think no, Ranger is the 5-shot one. What is this one? Tactician.
Oh, the Technician. It's comfy, but it only shoots two shots.
Technician, chat. Where should we place that? We hear Brick very loudly. Okay. Let me go ahead and turn that down.
Oh no, am I too loud? Dang it. It's my phone speaker. A lot of other people have told me that it's like really loud or something. My phone mic picks up audio really well.
That's okay. I turned you down a bit. Chat, how is that? Moto Blitz. I haven't gotten to the Moto Blitz yet, chat. Stop getting ahead of yourselves. Where do we put
is
the
there a possible way
technician?
to share the screen?
Yeah, I think I could do that. Give me.
If you can, it's not a big deal.
I can. I mean, I just. No, not the YouTube. I want share screen. 2.0. That one. That should. There you go.
Hey, it's working.
There you go. Chat technician. Where should we put this?
Oh man.
It's basically
Like
the Alpha Striker Wolf.
Yeah, like I will say this though. Here's the thing. Here's what makes it better. The thing is, it works and it is comfortable, but it's not like practical in any way, shape, or form.
Roger says D. Mark says D.
That's a very fair ranking. It's not good at all. It's really just
I didn't think so. It's a freaking 2-shot breech loader with pump action.
Yeah. The only good part about it is the ergonomics, and that's it.
Indeed, Eagle Point.
Ooh, that's not a bad one.
Eagle Point chat. And when I say chat, I mean all the rest of them.
Yeah.
Where should we put the Eagle Point? Because I meant to pick this up multiple times, but I haven't.
Same here. It's like I have one that I thrifted and it was already broken when I thrifted it, so who knows what happened to it. But
Eagle,
like from what I've seen, it's decent.
Okay. Double Punch says C tier. Roger is saying B.
C or B is very fair because it's like it's comfortable, it performs pretty well, and it has like attachments and stuff, and it's pretty cheap. Like it gets about 70 FPS. Like it's a pretty good blaster.
Roger, what do you mean revolver kids love it? What the heck does that? Oh, revolver kids. We've been downgraded to kids if we like revolvers.
What does this have to do?
I mean, it is an 8 dart cylinder. You know what? I'll give it benefit of the doubt. So, chat, here's also the new rule on that one. If we can't fully decide collectively as that one, I do get to pick which one it is in on that one, and I'm going to choose B.
B's I think that's very fair. It's pretty decent.
What the F is this one? Is this next one?
Oh, that one. That's like one of the worst blasters ever from Elite 2.0. Oh, wait, no. Oh, no, I was thinking of the wrong one. No, that's the 2-shot one, right?
I think so. Yeah, it's the 2-shot one.
That one's fine. That one's good. I thought you were talking about a different one. No, that one's good. That 2-shot one's pretty nice.
Eagle Point Prime tends to break at some point.
Oh, it does?
Apparently, that's what Double Punch says.
Huh.
Mark says, I wonder if the X-Shot Berserko and Nerf Eagle Point would be the same in B tier. Why are we talking about X-Shot in that one? Especially a blaster, I don't know.
Yeah, I know what they're talking about. They're talking about one of the X-Shot Insanity blasters. It's like the revolver that's bolt action.
Oh, that one. Okay. Now I know what you're talking about, Mark. Maybe. Yeah. So this double blaster one, whatever this name is, chat, what do we think? Brick, what's your first take?
I honestly want to say B because from what I've seen, it's basically a jolt with a 2-shot jolt, and it's pretty comfortable. Like there's nothing wrong with it. It's pretty, there's nothing remarkable about it. It's just a 2-shot jolt, but it doesn't have any issues. Like I would say B.
Okay. Double Punch wants to know where can I get the 2-shot one. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I think it was an Amazon exclusive for a while.
Okay. Chat, we still haven't come up with a tier as to where we want to put this double one.
The problem is most people haven't used one because it's not very easy. It wasn't that widespread. It wasn't that easy to get. I believe it was like on Amazon exclusive, and for a while it was at for a while I believe it was at Target, and then it wasn't on shelves for long, so a lot of people haven't really had
Oh,
experience
it's
with
called the Duo, and the chat is saying C. Welcome in CSG21.
Hello, CSG. This is Brachiosaurus, by the way.
So they're saying C. Are you willing to compromise for C?
C is fair. I mean, like, there's nothing remarkable about it, so yeah.
Moto Blitz, I just picked this one up the other day while I was in Dollar General getting snacks. I think we could all agree I don't have to review this for this to be an S tier.
It's S tier. It's not only is it the best Elite 2.0 blaster, one of the best, it is one of the best flywheelers Nerf has made, in my opinion.
Indeed. And an actually usable, like, air tank shotgun that's actually freaking usable.
Yeah, it's really good. The shotgun's so good. The best part.
Bro, CSG, why are you talking about the Tech 3 in Nerf Elite 2.0, bro?
It's a meme. It's like a meme because like the Tech 3 is kind of one of the worst blasters, and it's like it's kind of a meme, like it's the best, you know.
Mark, have a good one. We will see you next time. Thank you for joining. You've been awesome. Hey, your pick in frame webcam is blocking the blasters. What the heck did... Oh. I see what you mean. I will move myself here in a sec. Let me get this. I'll move my...
Yeah, I'd say move it top right corner. Or for me, it'd be top, yeah.
Yeah, top right corner. There we go. That's exactly where I was thinking.
It's the late 2.0 list. There's not going to be any blasters in the S tier. There's not going to be that many. There's going to be a few.
Roger's going too. All right, Roger. You see... I'll see you guys in a bit. Who all is in here now? We got Double Punch. We got CSG. Roger is leaving, and Mark is leaving. Damn.
Dang. Out of Ideas is probably still here.
Just lurking in the shadows.
Yeah.
What is this one? The operator? This is the operator.
F, please F. It's basically a technician, but more overpriced and more plastic added to it, and it's worse performance.
Mark is a day one subscriber of mine, says Double Punch. Awesome. I know.
Yeah,
you want to know about
awesome.
Mark? Mark is a trooper. He showed up for one of my 9 a.m. streams, and he was like the first one to join in.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He's awesome. It's better than the people on my other stream that talked about freaking dinosaurs and made fun of my hair. That's all that happened last stream.
I would have been one of the ones caught up talking about dinosaurs. I wouldn't have made fun of your hair, though.
Alright, the prospect on this one, I personally don't have a good experience with this one. If you guys have anything good that you can say about that, I'm thinking like F.
F would be, well, I wouldn't say F because it's $5 at least, so it's like, and it works, but it has a bad grip. I would say D tier.
D tier? I would say CSG says that he literally knew nobody here a month ago.
It's true, like.
True. We'll put it in D tier, give it respectable. The Ranger. What is up?
The Ranger.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, go ahead. I personally would put it in A tier. I know that's a crazy statement, but I would put it in A tier personally.
Okay.
Like, it's really, really comfortable. It holds 5 shots, and it has slam fire, and it has an in-strike stock point.
Oh, it does?
And it is one of the few that can actually be taken apart and modded.
What is up with Elite 2.0 and their pump action, though? Like,
I don't know.
Holy cow. You said A tier? Chat, do we agree with A tier?
Like,
C tier.
As far as Elite 2.0 goes, it's one of the better ones. It has good performance. It has slam fire. It is pretty cheap, like $15. It has a stock point. It's moddable. You can actually take it apart. There's no clips or solvent weld. So it's pretty good.
One CSG says C tier, and that double punch says your hair is stylish like Michael Jackson in the song Thriller. Maybe not quite. Ranger is A tier. I would have to agree with that. CSG21, I'm sorry. I know you said C tier, but I will agree with majority on A tier. The Elite 2.0
I would
is
say A or B
Spectre.
tier here.
Spectre.
I mean,
Nobody wanted
uh,
another. Why did they re-release the Spectre? Nobody likes this thing.
I mean, there is one reason people like it, and it's because of the barrel, and also it has some good mod potential. But otherwise, it's pretty mid. Yeah.
Spectre, where do we want to put it?
I want to say C tier personally. Now I don't know what the chat will say, but the barrel gives it a redeeming quality because the Spectre barrel you couldn't get for a long time. Those things are so hard to get your hands on. They go for like $30 on eBay, and the fact that Nerf released it and you can get the barrel now is pretty cool.
I mean, with the horrible integrity of Icon series, I didn't think they were gonna bring it back, but you can mod.
Yeah.
CSG says you can modify it now. It's like a downgraded rough cut now.
Like it's moddable. That's the thing. Like I've heard that this one's better than the Icon one.
Okay. Tell you what, chat. What if we put it in C tier?
Like I think that's fair. Personally, I don't know what the chat was saying.
Go in C tier because of the barrel. Okay. What is Brick talking about? I have 3 Spectre barrels that come in bundles. What?
What?
CSG, that's exactly what. CSG21 says, what is Bricko talking about? I have 3 Spectre barrels that came in bundles. I don't even get them just for the Spectres. What?
I don't know what he's talking about.
I mean,
all I know is the Spectre barrels are insanely hard to get.
Indeed. They're saying Tetrad is D, and here's also my thoughts on there. Literally, all they had to do with this blaster to make it at least somewhat decent is put Slamfire on it.
Yeah, and maybe give it a longer stock.
If they fix those 2 things, this one would probably be a decent blaster. So C, you said D tier on that one. I can agree with that.
Yeah, and I would put it in D. I wouldn't say quite F because it can be modded still, like it can be taken apart, but D tier is the what I would say works best for it.
I can't find my image for the Trailblazer, so once we're done with these, I'll just talk about the Trailblazer.
Yeah, we'll just say where it would go.
We'll use the no image one. What?
Perfect. Yeah.
What about the double punch?
I would put it in S personally.
Is it actually that good?
Wow. Dude, it's fun. It can be modded and taken apart. It has the best plastic quality of any Elite 2.0 blaster. It feels like a classic Elite blaster, plastic quality wise, and it's super fun. It has one of the best triggers Nerf has ever made too. So like, for $30, it's one of the best blasters they've made in a long time.
Double punch says that the Tetrad is B tier.
I disagree with that. It has a bad stock and the grip is a little too small.
Sorry, CSG says Spectre barrels are easy to get. It's just Bricko lids in the woods. What the F?
Oh my god.
Double punch A tier. Here's the thing. I was at my comic book store playing Magic the Gathering the other day, and they actually had a double punch on sale, but I didn't get it because they would probably charge me like $50 for it.
Yeah. Just get it at Walmart. It's still $30 on most Walmart shelves.
I'll give you all benefit of the doubt. I'll put it in S tier. I think we'll end the convo there on that one. Contender. Here's my thoughts on the Contender. Another blaster that is solid, but it should have had Slamfire.
Yeah.
It has the same mistakes that the Tetrad did, except for it's better than the Tetrad. But it still doesn't have Slamfire. Like, it literally, that's the only thing that it needed, and it would have been a complete package.
Yeah.
And it just annoys me that, why didn't you put it in there? I don't want a pump action 6-shot cylinder. I'll just get a strong arm.
Yeah, which a strong arm has slam fire anyway. So
Yeah. S tier, I mean, elite quality still. Tetrad is double punch. I mean this in all niceness. You're weird, my guy. He says that the Tetrad is flawless.
not like it's really not. Like I mean, like it works fine, but it has a small grip, a small stock. It's a blaster designed for younger kids, and it's just a 4-shot smart AR that's very tiny. The ergonomics are too tiny. Like
Indeed.
it doesn't really have any use except if you're going to give it to like a young kid or something.
Indeed. I respect your opinion, though, Double Punch.
Yeah.
You have different opinions than we do, most of the time. Also, Contender was like, my Contender review, which was like 6 minutes long, has like 1.2 thousand views. I'm like, damn.
Ooh, that's going to make it hard to put it in. I would say put it in B or C tier.
I'll put it in B tier. I think that
That's a fair one. It's not the worst.
this one I'm gonna go ahead and put an F. The slash is horrible.
Yeah, it's worse than the Alpha Strike version, which is crazy to say.
Really? I thought it was just the same thing, just repainted.
No, like so the Alpha Strike one has better performance, and honestly, I don't mind the Alpha Strike version. I think it's fine. But like,
You mean to tell me I need to review that blaster now and then rant on this thing again? What?
you don't have to. But
No, that was a joke, but like, but yeah, 2.0 slash chat. I'm not even gonna give you guys a chance. That's going in F tier. Come at me. Contender is B tier, huh? Slice.
I would put.
I like the
F tier.
slide shot. I actually like the slide shot.
Oh really? I heard it only shot like 20 feet.
Mine shot pretty decently, actually.
Oh, well then in that case I'd put it higher. Then
I'll
I
put
guess the
it
one
in a
person that
I'll put it in
Got a
a
limit.
respectable C tier.
C tier's fair. Yeah, because like Double said Double got one and his only shot 20 feet, but he must have got a lemon.
I think he did. Mine, you know where I got mine from? I got mine from CVS.
Oh, that's where they are. I've been wanting to get one. I need to go check my local CVS and see if they have them.
But yeah, mine shot pretty well on that one. I love the form factor of this one is incredible. I said the form factor, the ergonomics are still okay. But yeah. Onto that
It's
one.
better than the Elite Sapphire, in my opinion.
Indeed. Let me make sure that chat doesn't have any big objections to it. Oh wait, Brico has a goatee now. What the heck?
I've always had a goatee.
I agree. F tier for slash. Yeah. Sky shot. What do you mean sky shot? C tier. There's no sky shot. Sly shot. You mean?
I think he meant sly shot. It must have been a typo.
Okay. Elite 2.0 storm charge. Now I'm gonna say something here real quick. I didn't like this blaster. I didn't like its rev trigger. I don't like its magwell.
Yeah.
It's not smooth. It just felt off. I mean, the performance are all right. I don't know if it was me too. I feel like that it had a slower rev up time than like a Strife.
Yeah, like at least it's another one that's moddable. I wouldn't say it's bad. It's just kind of like whatever. It's an okay-ish Strife reskin. I would personally say B tier.
Right. And I came into the review thinking that it was like A or S tier. Like when I was doing the review, that it was one of the better ones. And then I felt it. Like I hate that freaking rev trigger. And that mag release, I wasn't kidding, it was like the second worst mag release or magwell I've ever felt. Behind the like the Air Warriors Pixelator, obviously.
Oh yeah.
That was I'm personally, I mean, it's still a flywheel blaster, pretty good. I'm gonna put it in B tier. Chat, what is your B tier?
Because like here's the thing, at least it's moddable. Like you could replace the rev trigger, you can fix the magwell issue with it. Like you can at least fix those issues.
Okay. Chat, where are we thinking for that one? Zippy, welcome into the chat. Zippy, welcome in. mods as well. Make sure to, you guys are doing your job, making sure you research everybody that comes in here, because you never know. I believe that he's okay. I might have seen him one other time, but just make sure. Did you put the lock and load in C tier? Which one was the lock and load, my guy?
Oh, I forgot the lock and load isn't on this list. Lock and load would go in F tier. No doubt about it.
Oh. Let me...
It's the modular shadow reshell.
Oh. Hang on. Let me... Elite... Oh. Not light. Elite...
I'll be right back. I'm going to grab my phone cord.
Okay. 2.0 lock and load. Oh, that was the lock and load. Okay.
Like, watch Tess's review of it. It's basically it's basically just as bad as the Warden, and it only shoots like 25 feet.
Did I put the lock and load? Lock and load is not on here, but yeah, mods do some mods to your Nerf blasters. What the F?
What?
Mods do some mods to your Nerf blasters. No kidding, dude. So this...
It's like saying water is wet.
Indeed. So this no image one, chat, is going to represent the Elite 2.0 Trailblazer. Is what it's going to represent. Where do we want the Trailblazer to go? I've heard good things about this one.
It's pretty good. Like it's not as good as a hammer shot because it's not as refined, but it's still a good blaster in my opinion.
Lock and load in D tier because of the attachments.
I don't know. The attachments are made pretty.
Zippy has also added to chat. I love people that just come in, say hello, and then dip. What the heck?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking Trailblazer B.
It was originally $40.
B tier.
B is good because the grip sucks in my opinion.
Trailblazer
but,
chat.
Like pretty
B tier?
good.
Okay. B tier. I'm gonna give you guys a second to just look at that tier list because that's what we all ranked before we switch to another series.
What will the next series be?
That's a good... I mean, I haven't exactly thought about that one yet. Well, hang on. Can this thing work, please? Work.
I'd almost like to say the next series should be Fortnite because I just thrifted a couple Fortnite blasters.
Nerf Fortnite blasters. Nerf and Strike is Fortnite. Nerf Fortnite blasters. We do have a tier list for that. We do indeed, and we're gonna go.
Yeah, I just thrifted the flare.
All right, presentation mode, and then we go into this one. I don't remember all the names of these ones, so chat's gonna have to help me out. We have S through D tier this time. Oh, this one is the Zesty.
You can add it here if you want.
Yeah, I could probably add a row below. Hang on one second. We're also going to change the colors because I respect color theory. And that one is going to change to F tier. There we go. Alright. So this one, our first Fortnite blaster, looks like that it is the SMG Zesty.
No.
What do we think, chat? What's the next series? The next series is Fortnite.
I mean, in my opinion, Zesty is pretty good. Like, it's better than the Delta Trooper because it has better performance and it has a better mechanism.
Does it accept all N-Strike magwells or magazines?
Yes, it does. To my knowledge, it takes every N-Strike mag, and the attachments are N-Strike barrel lugs and N-Strike barrel and N-Strike attachments. Like, so it's tactical. It's pretty cool. Like, I think it's good.
Oh, speaking of that, speaking of the Storm Charge, by the way, that one did not take all of my N-Strike magazines. Like, the 18-round mag didn't fit in there, and I've seen other people use 18-round mags in the Storm Charge. I found that very weird.
Huh, that's odd.
Like, I could put in the magazine, but it wouldn't lock in there, so I could literally just yank out the magazine at any time. It would feed, it would go in there, it would feed, but I could yank out the mag. It wasn't secure.
That's weird.
It is. So, Zesty, where are we thinking?
I want to say B tier, personally, but whatever the chat says, you know.
Chat, what are we thinking? Double Punch, CSG21. What are we thinking as far as... I'm surprised Roger has left, because he loves this Fortnite series.
Like, I would say it's better than both. It's better than both the Delta Trooper and Echo, and it has Slam Fire.
B tier then? I don't think that it quite
I would say
reaches...
B tier.
I don't think that it has enough to reach into A.
No, it doesn't.
I feel like I just confused chat on the... Well, CSG21 has left. Double Punch. Do you want to put in your input? You want to also help me out, Brick? Do you want to read chat for me?
I could, but I only have one phone right now, and I can only like stay on the call here.
Okay.
If I go anywhere else, my phone glitches.
Oh, okay. That's fine then. What is this one? This is the Fortnite something shotgun. Pump shotgun.
Oh, that's the what is it? I forgot. The Fortnite is the shotgun thing. It's terrible. It's terrible.
It's not.
It's the $30.
It's not the T. Yeah, it's not the TS. It's the one shot.
I forgot what it was called.
I think it's just a pump shotgun or something like that one. D tier.
I would say F tier. It's a single shot blaster, and it was $30.
What is this one? Like, dude, whoever does these freaking tier lists, like, make better images for the love.
Yeah.
What?
That's the Fortnite hunting rifle.
Oh, I've actually heard good things about that one.
It's pretty good. It takes an in-strike barrel lug. It's bolt action. It's not too bad. It's okay.
Double Punch, are you alive, sir?
See, he might not be here anymore.
Damn. It shows him in the chat, but okay. What are we thinking, A or B?
I'd say B tier.
B tier?
Because it was $40, so it was a little bit expensive.
Okay. The Fortnite revolver thingy.
I would personally put it in S tier. I love that thing so much. But
I don't know if Double Punch actually is here still. Ooh.
I think most people would put it in A tier.
A tier? A tier or S? Okay, we can put it in A.
I would say
We can
A or
come
S.
back. What is this one?
That's the scope revolver. It's not even a revolver. It's just a hammer action 4-shot smart AR thing.
Okay. Is it any good though?
It works pretty well. It has good performance. It's comfortable. I would put it in C tier personally because it's a little too big for only 4 shots.
Okay. Gotcha. And then next one is like the BAR or something like that.
Yeah, the bullpup.
The bullpup, which this one is flywheel powered, right?
Yep, it's basically a Raven with a bunch of extra plastic, but it's pretty cool. It's comfortable and it shoots pretty good. Like, it's pretty good. It's not bad.
A? Do we give it A or is that too much?
I would say B because it's basically just like it has a lot of extra plastic that's unnecessary.
Okay. The drum gun.
It's all right. It's better than the Surge Fire.
Does it have slam fire?
Yes, it does.
Awesome. We can also put that in a B. We're just stacking up B tier.
Because it looks so cool, and it has slam fire, and it's comfy.
Oh right, the SMG-E, the downgraded Strife.
I would put it in A tier, honestly. It's comfortable.
Okay. I mean, most people go get a Strife, but if you must get Fortnite, it's not bad.
Well, I mean, like, if you like the look of it, like, it looks pretty cool. It's like a nice,
Um,
But
the dual pistol thingamabobbers.
those are they're pretty cool. They're not like I have. That's one of the ones I thrifted today. It has a nice buttery smooth prime, and it holds 3 shots.
A.
A would be actually, I would say A.
Okay. Oh, dude, nobody's in the chat anymore. Yeah, double punch left.
It's just us.
It's just us now. For the content, let's go.
I am the chat, guys.
I am the chat. Fortnite Mega TS.
It's all right. Like I love it for like it's just like a cool the idea of like loading the darts from the bottom. It holds like 4 shots. It's pretty cool.
It's alright.
It's
Like,
not that great though. It's
you know that meme? It's alright. Like that one guy.
I mean, it's all right.
Dude, I so need to get that sound box of that. Of
You
those
should.
people that's like, it's alright, and woo, like Moist Critical doing the woo, and that's why he's the GOAT. Those ones.
Yes. I mean, it's all right.
I could give that one. I feel like B tier again.
I would say so. I mean, like it's a fun blaster. The grip's a little squared, if that makes sense, but it's not bad.
Okay. The Fortnite P90 ripoff.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay. This is gonna be a long stream, yeah.
I'm gonna have to go for a little bit because my dad's going to Walmart and I'm gonna go with him. But I'll still be in the chat of YouTube. I just gotta leave the call for now.
Okay. Sounds good. See you
All
next.
right.
Bye-bye.
See you in a little bit.
See you then. Chat the compact SMG. He said A tier. Bricko, get a Tech 3. A tier though? Maybe. Compact SMG. Not bad. The bolt action assault rifle, or wait, no, that's not the BSA. The Barrett 50 cal one is next, chat. You want to call in? Do you have Discord, sir? You'll have to give me your Discord. Double punch. I have Discord open on my phone right now. I can add you. What's your Discord then? That is a B tier blaster. Which one is it? This one? I can agree with that. Add each other because why not? Okay. First off, before we. No, I don't want to create my own server. I want to add friends. Add by username. What's your username, Double Punch? +1 friendship to the both of you. Thank you. I mean, I'd seen Double Punch before, so yeah. So before we continue on this one, what do you mean is this a long stream? Are you complaining about that? I mean, I'm going through at least 3 series of stream. It's actually going to be probably a shorter stream. It's probably going to be a shorter stream. I'm probably going to do only like 1 or 2 more tier lists after this one. and then call it a night. But double punch, tell you what, I think that it's just gonna be faster if I leave my personal Discord in there. If I could find. Okay. There we go. Add by username. So it is double punch underscore. Why did you do underscore 76619? I sent a friend request. Alright, it's sent. Double punch. Add it so I can add you to the server. I'll have to give you member permissions, and then we can talk. Double punch, welcome in. Okay. Actually, instead of adding you to the server, I'll just call you from that one. I will just straight up call you. Double punch. I am calling you now, double. Yep.
Hello?
Hey.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty well.
I'm great too. I'm just chilling. Didn't have nothing to do. Figured I'd ask if I could call in.
No problem. I mean, I'm not doing much either. I'm just sitting here doing tier lists with chat, so.
It's harder to do a tier list on a phone because you have to drag it and your screen slides up and down and stuff. It's
true. I mean, I'm doing it on laptop, so.
I wanted to see if I could do it on my phone, but it kept irritating me because my screen kept going up and down. I'm like, what the heck?
Indeed. What are we thinking, chat, about the Scar Fortnite blaster?
I've never had that one, but I would say put it at B or C. It looks pretty cool. I like the special. I like their special edition ones they made. I like they made one for Travis Scott, which looks cool.
Brick, welcome back in. I do have double punch on the call, but
he's probably on his way to Walmart.
Indeed. What do you mean Bricko is evil? What the heck? That's just a theory. Oh my god, dude.
He's not. Bricko's a nice guy.
Scar and B, that's where I put it.
Yeah, it's basically like a Strife but bigger.
Infantry rifle. Roger would kill me if I put this in anywhere other than S or A tier, but I want to hear your guys' opinion.
I'm gonna go with. Well, since it's like $75 now, I'm gonna go with C.
Is it really $75 now?
Yeah, it started off cheaper, but it's now harder to get. I guess it's one of the better Fortnite blasters. I'm not willing to pay $75 for a Strife Oid style blaster by Fortnite that has a strike barrel lug on it.
Fortnite IR gets S, it gets 80 FPS. Huh.
It doesn't sound like it does though. It sounds like it only gets like 60, maybe 65.
I will compromise and put it in A.
I've heard how it sounds. It's very quiet.
Indeed. The flare gun.
That's actually a really good one. It's like, you can buy it for like $8 on Walmart, I believe.
Okay.
It grips comfortable too, and the prime is super easy.
It's $75 on Amazon, but you can get them on eBay for like $30. Huh.
You can get them on Walmart for way cheaper than that. The flare gun ones.
No, he's talking about the IR.
Oh. I don't buy from eBay. I don't buy used stuff. I learned my lesson with that. Last time I bought a Adventure Force Thundershot.
Mm.
I don't buy from eBay anymore. I bought a Maverick from eBay, but that's because I needed a Maverick in my collection.
I mean, I bought a few things from eBay. Like I did buy a Maverick. I bought my Recon and my Alpha Trooper from there, as well as I think my Barrel Break.
Yeah.
So, where were we thinking of the flare gun? Like B8?
I put that one A tier. That's a really good one. It's one of the better ones. Even Tess liked it. Even Tess enjoys it.
If Tess enjoys it.
Tess enjoys it. I enjoy it. There's a lot of others that like it for what it is, but there's some people that don't like it too.
I am in no way making fun of Tess, but like I saw his review on the Adventure Force Rogue, and he seemed generally ticked off when doing that one.
He didn't like it. He didn't like that one. The trigger, the grip, he didn't like it.
I could tell he was ticked off doing it. What is this blaster?
Which one? What color is it?
The yellowish with like looks like a scope. Do you need me to share your screen? My screen?
Does it look like a revolver at the back?
I shared my screen. Look at the next one.
Oh, that's the Fortnite BASR.
No, this one is the BSAR.
Yeah, that one.
Huh. No, I meant this.
What's that?
That's the one that I'm trying to ask.
Oh, that's not a scope. That's the little side fake light thing, but that is the... Wait, show me that one again.
This one.
Yeah, that's the legendary tac shotgun. That thing goes like for $56.
Huh.
But it's a really good one. It comes with the Accu darts.
eBay is
shoots
good
mega.
if you get it from a five-star seller. And CSG is saying that Braco's star rating is off the charts.
Yeah, the legendary tac, I would... Since it comes with Accu darts, but it has a very, very short stock that you can't even shoulder it. C tier.
It's legendary tac, yeah. Oh, speaking of
Yeah.
Accu darts, I
mean, also the pump grip looks very cheap.
Okay.
So C tier.
Chad, I may have made a mistake, and I bought, and they've already been delivered, Nerf Pro AccuStrike darts. I got the half-length AccuStrike darts because I wanted to test those.
They're not good, but they're not bad. They're just not great.
I know the normal Nerf Pro darts, I've heard those suck, and in testing I can conclude.
The original Nerf Pro darts came with the Strife X, and they are cool, but the Strife X flywheels are so powerful, it's ripping the heads off of them.
I'm gonna go find Tech 3 videos on Brick's channel right now. What the heck?
That's why the better darts to use with the Strife X are the smaller head ones. Like the ones that come with the Torrent and the Sender. Those are the darts you would want to use with your Strife X.
Yeah, the Pro darts, the white Pro darts.
Yeah, because those dart heads won't rip off because they have glue that's really strong, unlike the Strife X darts that came with the Strife X. Strife X is perfection, but the price is expensive.
All right, the rocket launcher.
That shoots mega darts and actually looks really. I think you're talking about the bow one, but
No.
that one.
I'm going from left to right on the images, not backwards.
I'm gonna go with put that one in C tier. No one really likes that one that much. Everyone that's reviewed it, maybe a couple people have liked it, but not all of them.
Supervisor, welcome into the chat. You are a rarity, sir.
I don't really like that rocket launcher one either. I prefer to get the Roblox one because it's more powerful.
What is this one? The hand cannon or the Desert Eagle looking one?
Uh, that is the HCE. That's the hand cannon. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a really good one. That one's you can mod that one to shoot rival rounds.
A
So
tier.
yeah, I put that in A. Yeah.
A tier for sure.
The grip is a little small, but you can definitely mod that thing to shoot rival rounds, which is really cool.
Andy Griffith 1975, welcome in. You are also a rarity on these streams. Thank you.
Andy is one of the ones I talk to a lot. He's cool.
Mm-hmm. Dude, by the way, chat, I wanted to say thank you all for joining. This is like the most engagement I've ever gotten on a stream so far.
I don't go live. I don't go live that much because my Wi-Fi. I don't have Wi-Fi, so I don't go live that much. Whenever I go live, it's when I go live whenever I have the best connection on my data.
You know what? I'm moving the rocket launcher into D tier. It also just looks empty.
Yeah, I put that in D also. I put that in D tier.
The grenade launcher.
That one, people have had so much issues with that thing firing. It sometimes it wants to skip the rocket firing, and
it's a hamp.
It also jams too.
How does a hamp jam though?
Maybe because of the way they made the cylinders on it.
Oh.
You gotta clip the cylinder together before. You gotta clip each cylinder to the next cylinder before you can even use it. You gotta clip all 6 cylinders together on the thing.
FaZe, welcome in. You are also a rarity in these streams. Welcome in, dude.
Hey, FaZe.
We've had at least, and I have been keeping track of that, at least 8 or 9 people in this stream so far.
The highest I've had was about 15.
So
never had any more than that.
So I'm thinking that a grenade launcher thing maybe
I'd put that in F tier. I put that in
F?
F tier. That thing has way too much issues.
I've heard some okay things. I'm gonna compromise and put it in D.
I mean, it's got its cool things about it, but it just fails whenever you want to take it to a Nerf battle. It fails.
We're about to have to move some of these A tiers into S tier. S tiers looking kind of bland over here. But let's get through these other 3.
The BASR is S tier. It's fun. It's
all I need now is Tess. Yes, I put the GL in C. Everyone like
BASR. What's the next blaster?
This next blaster, that's the silenced pistol.
Oh, that goes in S tier. That's one of the best blasters. That thing gets about 73 to 75 FPS.
I would actually agree with that from some reviews. It's actually pretty decent for the Fortnite series. For normal, it's not really, but
the barrel doesn't affect the performance that much. It doesn't even take much performance away from it.
Yeah, because isn't it of a wider diameter, though? So
yeah, I believe that's what it is. Yeah. It's one of the better barrels for blasters. I wish Nerf Fortnite was what it was back when they first came out with that silence thing.
Yeah, Brick is saying move the IR into S tier and the 6-shot one into that one. I can agree with that for sure.
Oh, that's a tough one. I wouldn't put IR in S tier. I'd put it in A or B.
The bow blaster.
It's only because the IR is way too expensive. Way too expensive to buy online. You hear me?
I did. It's way too expensive to put on online. I still think that it could be, I mean, if you do it cheaper on that one, I'd still see your meaning, but double punch, you're now fading out, my guy. Yo. Okay. So wait.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you. You were spazzing out the other time.
Yeah, that's because my bars went down from 4 to 2.
Damn. B
It does that when
bold
it happens.
action
Now I'm back at 4 bars.
BSAR. Isn't this like
Uh,
S tier or A? Wasn't this?
I'd put that one in A only because after a while the priming handles will snap off. Like they're the same ones that are on the zombie corruptor.
Chat, what do we think? Rest of chat.
I'll put it on A tier only because the prime handles suck.
The dual pistol should be an S. Same blaster. Oh, okay. The dual pistols are the same one as the silence thing. Okay, I can agree with that.
Yes, they are just without the silence things.
Okay.
And
Fair point.
And it's not really silent. It's not really silent, but it's a nice barrel look.
Okay.
I want to get the purple ones. Those look awesome.
It's only expensive, brand new. Okay. So BSAL, I know I just skipped over the bow one, but we'll come back to it. Are we thinking A? I thought this one was really good, though.
It is really good. It's just not S tier because the priming handles will break off because they're
but
like
is it
the same ones.
Is it better than the Scar?
Huh?
Is it better than the Scar Blaster, though? Wasn't that one a really good one? I could be misinformed.
For a sniper style blaster, yes.
Okay.
It's much more fun than the Scar too.
I'll drop it into B tier. The bow blaster.
I don't know about that one. I've never got to use that one.
Chat, what do we think? Sniper and A?
With the cool look of the bow, that one.
I'll
and
post
how
it in there.
it actually works like a bow, like with pulling the string back. I'd put that one in B tier.
B for the B.
Yeah. B for bow.
B for bow.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, chat.
The last one on the
Bow
list.
is bad. F.
It's not bad. It's actually fun. You just can't hit a target with it because it doesn't have a scope or anything. It's just a bow that you're not.
I'll drop it to C. Should we rearrange this by best to worst, or should we just leave it as is?
Well, I'd say the best ones would be like the BASR, the Mega Heavy SR, but the Fortnite Heavy SR, which is that red camo big Mega Sniper.
Okay.
That one definitely is a fun one. I mean, it might not shoot as far, but it's fun.
Okay. I'd say we chat. I'm okay with that. We're gonna do at least one more tier list, and I think it's gonna be one that isn't gonna be quite as controversial as this one. We're gonna do Nerf.
Let's do a Pro Blaster one this time.
Nerf Pro. Okay.
Dart Zone Pro, because Nerf only has 3. Dart Zone Pro.
Dart Zone.
You just gotta look up Dart Zone Blasters. I looked it up before.
Dart Zone Pro Blasters. Here we go, y'all. Presentation mode. Chat. By the way,
I don't even know what some of these are called. I only started the hobby last year.
Oh, we're down to 2 people left in the stream.
I don't even know what most of those Pro Blasters are from Dart Zone because I only started in 2023.
Indeed.
I just figured it'd be cool.
Dart Zone Pro list is all F tier. Okay, next one. FaZe,
No, it's
FaZe,
not.
FaZe, you want to jump on the call, bro,
There's
and give your opinions? We can have some calls in here.
There's some really cool ones in Dart Zone Blasters.
How do I add somebody to this call? Oh, add friends to DM. There we go.
What?
I'm gonna call FaZe. This might be a bad FaZe.
Oh, my favorite subject, Dart Zone. Oh, don't you just love how our blasters don't
Hey!
majority of the time?
What's up?
Indeed.
FaZe? What's up, FaZe?
How you doing, Double? How you doing?
I see that this is
I'm
also
good,
not.
just living.
this is not fully
I'm just
updated
living.
because they don't have the Max Striker 2.0.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Yeah, but you gotta think that one just came out not that long ago. They're not gonna update it that quick.
True.
I mean, you probably, let's be real, you probably could. All right, here's how this should work. Where's F tier? What happened? Where'd F tier go? There's no F tier on here?
There was no built-in F tier. I have to build my own F tier.
No.
They removed it probably because they didn't want to be rude to other people. But I'm gonna be brutally honest because that's how I am.
And then that one to respect color theory. There we go.
I don't even know what half of these Dark Zone blasters are. I'm newer to the hobby.
I know what a lot of these are, and I've actually used a lot of these, and I've used a lot of them to the point where I've broken them.
Dude, FaZe, by the way, my Striker 2.0, I think I snapped an O-ring because I went way too hard on it on Slamfire.
You went... Don't say it like that. Don't phrase it like that.
My bad.
What the frick?
I didn't see that.
No. Someone clip it and put weird music behind it. There you go. Anyway.
What is going on?
I don't freaking know, right? I went to a war today. I'm extremely exhausted. Anyways.
Is there anything that is a saving grace in here? Isn't the Aeon Pro X pretty good, though?
So let's just start from left to right. Let's go
really
left
good.
to right.
Okay.
Let's just go left to right.
This one.
So that's the that's the original Dark Zone Pro blaster. It was very
My
innovative.
first
Hang on one second. Double punch. Just try not to interrupt, or I will have to mute you. Please.
Sorry, I didn't even know he was speaking until I said something.
You're good. Go ahead, please.
Dark Zone Pro. That was like the first one, and that was in that 2019 year. So that was in between where people were kind of shifting to half darts, but not committing 100% to them. So I would say that's a good base, which I would say is a good C tier. I'd put that in C tier.
Okay, I can agree.
It's a run of a road, middle of a ground blaster.
Hey, FaZe, I wanted to get your opinion on something because I apparently bought the Nerf Pro AccuStrike darts because I wanted to test them. Was that a bad purchase decision?
What are you gonna test them in?
I pretty much all of my short dart blasters. I have Venom Pro, Striker 2.0, X Shot, Long Shot, Venom Pro, Striker.
They're gonna benefit more in flywheel blasters than they are in sprinters because of the way AccuStrike is. So I just do flywheel blasters mainly.
Okay, noted.
That's the best blaster type to test. Some blasters still don't.
I literally the other day, I literally spent $170 on Nerf blasters because I got the Aeon Pro X Venom Pro. I bought the Maxim Pro as well.
Damn, bro.
The Maxim Pro myself. I think it's pretty fun so far.
Yeah, until the motors and switches burn out in the blaster.
And
I've had mine for almost a week now.
I stripped the screw that will allow me to put in the lipo battery, and I'm pissed at myself. So I had to put in double A's. I'm like, no.
Accidents happen, man. You're good. All right. Let's. Wait.
I did see that double A's does get you a little more FPS than the lipo though, because the lipo.
It depends on you use Lion. You aren't on lipo double.
I used the lipo that I think came with the Venom Pro, so that's a 3S, right?
That's a 2S.
That's a 2S.
It's a 2S Lion, not lipo. There's different battery chemistry in that. Anyways, that's the Dark Zone Pro. I think that was the MK 1.1.
Okay.
Or I believe I can't remember. Both of these were again kind of in that tweener stage. I think this one was actually worse and it had more problems and more issues. So I'm gonna say this one still is again run of the road. It was still in that tweener stage where people were still deciding between half darts and full length. So again, I'd put it in C tier.
Okay.
They're very similar to the other one.
Brick says that the Nexus X and Aeon X should go in S tier.
Wait,
And
those are on the list?
Yeah,
yeah.
there's the Aeon Pro X.
Oh, I didn't even know it was updated
That's
that
a pro.
like that.
Yeah, and I say Bricko is wrong. But that's my opinions. The Dart Zone Pro MK2 Mark II. I still have a Mark II. I like the Mark II actually.
Yeah.
When you remove the stupid safety.
I need the orange Mark II.
I have Frank Cooper's Mark II.
Is that
so
A? You think?
I would put this in A tier.
Okay.
It's a fun blaster. You really can enjoy it. It's good to plink with. It's good for, super stock games, and it's a good blaster. Honestly, not too many issues with it.
Okay. What is this one? This is like the 2.0.
Mark. I can't see what you're looking at because I'm looking at your. Hang on a second. Someone's spamming me.
Oh, okay.
would
Hang
want-
on. I can share my screen. Never mind. Hang on. There we go. Screen is shared.
Hang on a second. There we
I
go.
would want to, but I'm not a big fan of them.
Okay. So what is the next one?
This one. Is that
That's the Mark III.
That's the Mark III. Okay.
Okay, Mark III had the. Good.
The Mark III has what's wrong with the Maxim Pro is the revs, that one switch inside it.
The same
micro-
switch that was in the Omnia and the Maxim is the same switch that's in the Mark III.
Okay.
There's no difference. Here's the thing. When it
Although
worked,
the Omnia one never burned out
yes, it
on
did.
mine. Not on
Okay,
mine,
well-
it didn't.
Okay, but that's yours. Like, I'm just saying. I'm speaking for people who's did burn out, and from my own experiences and from general experience across the board. A lot of them were burning out. A lot of them had misaligned 5 cages. The Mark III, the Mark III had the issue of the switch burning out. Mine personally burnt out, and I had to actually contact Dart Zone.
Okay.
But when it worked well. It shot hard. It shot fairly straight. I didn't hate it, but it was $130 retail, and at that price point, I think I would say it's a D. I wouldn't say it's the worst ever, but I would not say it's the best flywheel blaster they've ever made.
Andy Griffith is saying Nexus, Striker, and Outlaw are A tier.
Outlaw is pretty good, but
No, it's
the
not.
Prime is
Frick, it's not.
it's a HVZ pistol is all it is.
No, it's not double. You have to. You cannot sit there and tell me that you have hands large enough to prime an outlaw without using.
Bro,
your
my
offhand.
my grit.
You reacted to my review. You reacted to my review on it. Remember, you saw that I never broke my grip when I primed it.
You did though. You had.
Y'all want to
I'm not
know
gonna
something weird? My hands are so small,
All I
I
do
can
is
barely grip onto the Venom Pro.
Are you
All
serious?
I did is move my thumb up to the prime of the outlaw.
Like Tess
Okay,
had
I'm not gonna argue with your double.
Tess had to
That's
like
not-
Tess had to like help me find a grip that would work for me on the Venom Pro. That's how small my grip, like my hands are.
I got extra large hands.
Kind of
Alright.
off topic there, but Outlaw
No,
is
you're
good
good,
if you can handle the Prime. Okay, so what is this one? This one is like what, the 2. Oh, this is the 2.1.
Yes, and I have one of those. It's a fun blaster.
Okay.
We'll get the two, but $90. Yeesh.
It retailed for $100. And that was on Amazon. So it was $100 retail. It was averaging with certain darts like 160s, which is pretty good, but it's a. I would play it at C tier. I don't think it's the best, but it's not bad by any means.
This looks similar.
Question.
Okay.
That's the 1.2.
Question.
Yes.
Yeah, what's the question?
Should I get a Mark II?
if you have nothing that fulfills that role and you know that's going to be a good sidearm for you, then sure.
Me showing up to a Nerf war with just a Vendetta sword. Lol.
Do it.
Dude,
I don't even
Film it,
own
though.
any of them. So I don't even own any old Nerf stuff other than the Maverick.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you've heard from other people, Phase. I actually train in swordsmanship, so I probably can't
have
block
heard
like
about that.
200 FPS stuff, but I can probably block some darts.
Interesting. I don't run a sidearm because none of the blasters I mod go down, so I can't really, I have no reason to run one.
It would
I've always-
depend on me. I'm a pretty light dude, so I'd like some like lightweight, quick whipping out blasters. I mean,
Fair enough.
that's just me. So the 1.1, what did we think?
However the hell it is, I can't remember. Tested a review on it. Basically, this blaster was used in the Dart Zone Film Pro Tour, and it had jamming issues. Out of a box, non-functional. It was worthless. F tier.
The Mark 1.2?
Whoa, Bricko just said Vendetta swords and Mark II is a based loadout.
True. Yeah.
Is
Put it in
is
F tier.
F tier? Okay.
I would put it in F tier. I hate that damn thing so much.
It's the
Also,
Mark-
before we continue on, just so that way we can at least talk about it and
Right.
the images in here. Are you familiar enough with the Striker 2.0 to give it a ranking?
Yes. I'm a film. At this point in time, I have enough experience with it to give my own opinion. on
Okay,
it.
because I just did a review on it too. So
And obviously, my opinion is my own opinion. So I mean, you might not like it, but my
I
opinion is.
I actually kind of like it personally. I think that it was innovative to do the turret and the magazine thing, but now thinking about it a little bit more, I think that it might not be as practical. I would just be using magazines more, but
Yeah.
it works well, quite honestly, and it's the only like only big springer that I have besides like Aeon Pro X and the long shot. So
Fair. And hey, if you like it, you like it. No judgment for me, but
indeed,
not my kind of blaster.
I mean,
But
if I were to give it a ranking on here, maybe C. There's probably better options out there. Worker Harrier could do the same thing it can do.
I can see it being a B, or a C. I mean, put it where you want. I would put maybe a B, low
Okay.
B, high C.
So what is this one?
That's the Mark IV. Another really expensive blaster. I think those retail for like 180 or at bare minimum 150. And it wasn't like a lot of, to my knowledge, I don't think there were really any issues with it. But at that price point, you were just paying so much. It shot hard. I can see it being a B.
Okay,
Prime was pretty good.
let me check back in.
Nexus Pro, F tier.
F tier. Sorry, I'm checking in with Chad, just making sure. We haven't forgotten
you're good.
about you, Chad. We haven't.
I can't agree with the Nexus Pro. I don't like the way it feels.
Nexus Pro? Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna double. You're gonna make me rage. Actually, wait. Let me take that back, because I have to think about this for a minute. Here's my arguments for, I don't, maybe not F tier, but here's what I want people to understand.
Mm-hmm.
You went from the Mark One, which was a pro performance blaster, staying in at a pretty high price point. Came out and everyone was fairly impressed with it, even though there were some problems. Then they did the next version of that, and then they come to the Nexus Pro, and everyone was kind of, and this is my thought on it. At that point, you should have your stuff refined, but just because the Nexus Pro X exists does not mean the Nexus Pro is automatically obsolete. I want to make that clear to anybody
True.
in chat and anyone who thinks that, because the Nexus Pro.
I've never liked the Nexus Pro though. Never.
I mean,
Your original review says otherwise, double punch. So
Most-
let's cut it there.
most of these like 2.0 options
Well,
and
I
like
did like it at that point. I liked it at that point, but then the Prime was getting way too stiff on me.
You want to not interrupt him, please, dude.
I mean, I heard that one, but like especially with some of these like 2.0 versions and some of the like Pro X type of things, they're mainly just converting over to just short darts is all it is. So there could be benefits to using the previous one with like long darts and stuff, and just shooting at a higher velocity with long darts.
Right, and maybe you like the format of the Nexus Pro X and you just want to swap over to, or maybe you like the Nexus Pro X and you want full length, dedicated thing,
Right.
and you have the full length version of that. So, again, I think the Nexus Pro is still a great option for people getting into the hobbyist side of the blaster.
Would you?
So I would easily,
B?
I would put A. I'd put A.
Okay.
I'd give it an A. All jokes aside, I mean, like, seriously, I do not like the Nexus Pro as much as a lot of people do, but I accept it and I respect what it's done for a hobby. I want people to understand that.
CSG21 said all of these are F tier. I mean, that's coming from somebody that praises the Tech 3, but...
Oh, damn, that's crazy, bro. Freaking hell.
He does it as a joke, so
Yeah, I would figure. My dude, you just freaking tearing this guy. Okay.
I'm a Dart Zone fan. I'm a big Dart Zone fan.
Yeah, we know you like to bend over backwards for Dart Zone. It's okay, bud.
It's not my fault they make comfortable grips.
Hey, FaZe, do you have any need for an Air Wars Pixelator? I'm trying to sell that thing.
No, I would never. I've already owned 2 of them.
I would rather have to go and buy a deploy than use that piece of trash. And that's saying a lot.
I would rather buy a Rapid Strike.
Anyone would.
Alright, what is this one? This one is the Aeon Pro, the original Aeon Pro, right?
Yeah, the Prime was kind of stiff. It wasn't as good as, or anywhere near what the newer Aeon Pro was. The thing I saw people do the most with these was pump action kits, which is
Okay.
kind of weird because the Nexus Pro exists. And I get it. I understand why people did it, but still. Changing the sprint out wasn't able to be done. There was no stock attachment point. I say that unironically. And yeah, it was just a stiffer Prime. I think it's a C, maybe
C?
a D.
Okay. I could give it a C.
Okay.
Let's jump ahead to side because I wanted to make just a comment. It might even be a random comment, but a comment. Aeon Pro X. When I tested this thing, my hands legitimately hurt from priming this thing. It could be I have weak muscle mass, but
Is the self roast there?
maybe. But I didn't find anything that was objectively really that bad with this blaster while testing it.
Right. No, and I can see that. I totally would agree with that statement. And so yeah, I can see where you're talking there. Yeah, I agree with that.
Like
I think that's fair.
this thing hurt to do slam fire on. Holy cow, dude.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I hurt my elbow just slam firing
Like,
the Nexus Pro.
It got so bad I loaded it like 10 darts into the magazine. Like not even a full mag, like just 10 darts just to do slam fire when I
That's
tested.
why I like follow blasters.
Yeah.
Where would you want to put this? You got Nerf. I don't want it to only be like we're picking everything for you.
I mean,
because...
that was part of like the whole thing that I was doing with this one, but yeah, I respect that you're giving me part of this one. Aeon Pro probably B or A, maybe respectful A. I might have to do more testing to really see.
I can agree with an A. I would give it an A.
Okay.
Because it did definitely improve on the old version, and it did improve the Prime to be a lot smoother. So yeah,
it's
definitely
a
an A.
solid high-powered Springer though to begin with.
Yeah, I would agree
Too,
with that.
and I mean you could add a stock for stability too, and
And you can actually swap out the spring because of the stock attachment
and
point,
the
which is
barrel
also
for accuracy. I don't know anybody that doesn't use the little short accuracy booster barrel.
I don't.
I
don't use
I
B
use
card.
the B car. I use the B car.
Ah,
I don't use any of them because I don't run sprinters. I'm not back in the Stone Age. Anyways, Conquest Pro. This
Conquest.
this blaster had butt loading features, which apparently a lot of people liked. I didn't like it personally.
I have a joke about that, but I'm not gonna get demonetized for that.
No, you're not even monetized in the first place, so you can't.
I know.
We're not going down that route. We will not go down that route. Chat, no one's going down that route. All right, that is a.
I know.
No, just.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Hey, Conquest Pro. Freaking hell.
It looks cool, but can you even shoulder it?
I don't think so because you can't add a stock because I think that blocks the loading system, does it not?
Yes, Double, you can totally shoulder this blaster when your hand is at a freaking, 180 degree
I mean,
on the grip.
I guess you could. I guess you could, but your wrist would be against your chest.
Yeah, so no. It was more of like it was a cool concept. I would give it a C or a B, like a very low B, but I would probably put it in C. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't like a blaster. A lot of people. No, you can't. Wait, no. What do you mean? No, I can't. Can't what? No, you can't shoulder it. Yeah, I mean it seems very reasonable to shoulder it, but yeah.
So I think a reasonable B tier.
Okay, that's fine.
Deuce Pro.
D.
D. Yeah.
Easily D here.
Cylinder rotation issues. The cylinders had dart fitting issues. I've heard reports of like that barrel extension. If that wasn't on there, it was practically useless because you couldn't hit crap. It was all around a horrible piece of crap.
I think I remember watching Welcome's review on that. I don't think he liked it either.
It wasn't good. I'd give it a D or an F.
Okay,
I'll let you.
respect it. Oh, is this freaking Jurassic Park blaster?
D.
I loved that one. I honestly loved it. I just didn't like the stock.
The stock had issues of like bending, and it's 150 FPS blaster. It's a strong like side prime blaster, but you're priming to sprint up against your shoulder. It's a stock. You're meant to shoulder the blaster. I would give it a D or a C, and that's a big medium.
I would give it a C because of the stock issue.
You think if a stock wasn't an issue, you would give it a B?
Well, if it wouldn't bend, then I'd probably give it a B.
I'll give it a respectable low C.
Okay, Nexus Pro X.
I did not pick up this one. I thought about it, but I already spent $170 that day, so.
I don't think it's anywhere near S tier. I don't think it deserves an S tier, personally. I do not.
I think it's honestly B tier.
I mean, it's not bad. It's definitely a huge improvement over the original Nexus if you're only doing short darts. But
it may not be perfect, but it's still fun to use.
With it being at that 200 FPS mark, it's for a very specific category of nerfer.
Brick says Nexus X and S.
Okay, well, Brick, you're wrong. I would give it an A. I wouldn't give it an S tier. I don't think anything on this list deserves an S tier, personally.
I would agree with that one. An A, though? Yeah, I could see that one.
I could see it being an A. I could see it being an A or B.
Also,
Max Striker, I would... Oh, God.
Also,
honestly, the grips
ahead.
are comfortable, but it has issues.
Okay.
Tessa's review proves it.
This is again my opinion. Was I the only one that didn't like the Venom Pro? I don't know if something was up with that.
I didn't
one.
like it either.
Like when it fired, it just seemed.
The Venom Pro. The Venom Pro.
It just
Pro
seemed
a full auto.
It seemed pathetic. Let him talk. It just seemed pathetic when it like fired out. Like it had a low arc to it.
The Venom Pro is by no means any. Here's the thing: a worker Nightingale, not the Nightingale 2.0,
right?
A worker Nightingale, the original one, you can get for about $60.
Okay.
That's without a lipo. I get it. People don't want to buy lipos. They want to be lazy. Whatever. I don't care. My point being is I pay for quality. The shell of Venom isn't as good as anywhere near worker stuff. If you are on a budget, it's a good blaster for you, sure. If you are willing to save some money and invest into the LiPo ecosystem, which will allow you to buy into a lot more other LiPo-powered blasters, then I would just recommend waiting and getting a Nightingale. Not the Nightingale 2.0. I think still a good offering from Worker if you're running 2S or 3S, but even just the original Nightingale, because those have actually dropped down in price 60s and 70s.
Here's also
80s.
another random question that I've had. What's the difference between a Lion and a LiPo? Like, can I interchange those, like, in a blaster?
You can interchange them. Like, you can interchange, well, depending on the battery and or the setup, but like, to my knowledge, Lion batteries are not as chemically complicated.
Okay.
I could be wrong on that. I don't really know the whole thing behind LiPos as much as, like, I'm not a chemist. I don't know what the difference in chemistry is, but there's a difference. That's all I know. So they function different.
Okay.
Technically speaking,
All right.
I don't know the exact science.
Back to Striker. The OG Striker.
I had a Striker myself, and I shot it for a little bit, but I never really used it that much. And over time, I've had the shell crack, and I disassembled it, scrapped it for parts, but like I found out that it was just scraping against the plastic.
Hang on
the
to second phase. Brick, if you're in the chat, can you check on this Hunter person here?
I got you.
They just came into the chat and did these weird emoji thingies.
No, that's normal. Let's just see something real quick here, though. I don't want to see this.
I just saw that and I'm like, that's odd.
What the frick? Okay. No, it's a real person.
It is. Okay.
It's a real, yeah. Just looking at it real quick, it looks like a real person.
Okay. Can we monitor that and make sure that that's not anything weird?
Don't call out specific people. Just tell your chat or your mods to just keep an eye out. That's all you gotta say, dude.
Okay, my bad.
I'm just letting you know so that way it doesn't seem, because if you accuse someone of something, it just comes off as bad.
Okay. My apologies.
You're good, man. I'm just saying my opinion.
And I'm more like aggressive on these things because I've done Twitch before and the Twitch bots are horrible on that.
Oh yeah, no, I know. They're crap. They're garbage.
He seems good. Thank you, Brick.
So
okay.
I know where you're coming from.
All right. Original Striker.
I mean, I like that it was an improvement on it being a flat top. Like the Nexus Pro, you had to go buy a 3D printed part to make it flat on the top. But I don't really think it was any better. I would give it a B.
Okay. Yeah, it's double punched. You wanted to say?
I was gonna go D tier.
Why?
I just don't like the Max Striker.
Okay, but what's your reason for it? You're like, if you set aside your biases, and what is your reason for it? Like, objectively speaking.
Let's see. The plastic doesn't feel great on certain parts.
Okay. Same as a Nexus. Okay.
There's just one issue I had with it. I also had an issue with the buffer breaking off.
And that wasn't uncommon, but what do you mean breaking off? You mean like the stock breaking or the actual buffer tube breaking off?
The actual buffer tube broke. I don't know how.
Double, I think it feels like you break everything. It just seems like
I don't break anything. That's the only Pro Blaster I've ever had break.
You break a lot of stuff, Double. What are you talking about? You break my brain cells, you break blasters.
I've broken like 2 or 3 blasters, and only one was Pro.
I kind of meant that jokingly because I thought every time that I mentioned a blaster, it's like, hey, this one broke. I'm like, oh.
It does say that a lot, though. I mean, you're wrong. Max Dictator.
I've never got a chance to get that one, but it does look really cool.
Max Dictator.
It's a lot of fun. It feels like a shotgun.
Also,
like you feel like you're pumping a shotgun.
Can we talk about these eyewear that all of these blasters keep coming with? Like, I can supply all of Canada now with all of these freaking
What?
That's a joke, but
I mean, honestly, you. Why Canada?
I don't know. I just tried to.
It's just like.
That's so random.
I mean, they're not even. Whatever.
I don't even know what tier I put that one in. I'd have to get one to be able to know.
Tess has one. He loves it. I like the Max Dictator. I think it's a fun, like, it feels like a shotgun, and I love that. I would honestly give this a B or an A.
Okay.
Really cool one.
After we do this tier list, I am going to write down of these blasters a list of ones that I might be interested in based off of what we said.
Okay.
And mainly, again, to review because that's my main purpose for buying blasters.
Fair.
Since I don't right now have the means to get out and do Nerf events and stuff, which I really wanted to. I know you guys been talking about on and stuff, and I'm like,
too one day.
I
want to go.
Did we say B?
B or A.
Okay, I'll give it an A.
Yeah.
What is
There you
this
go.
one? Is that the Tomcat?
Yeah.
That was good though, wasn't it?
I love the Tomcat. Tomcat's one of my favorites.
I mean, it's a heavier prime than the Nexus Pro and the Max Striker. It's a lot more like you feel the prime of that a lot more than you do on Nexus Pro and on the Max Striker because it's a little bit shorter of a prime. But it's not a bad blaster. They were conversion kits, so it was like this was the like Talon conversion kit for the Tomcat was that same kind of idea that is on the Striker 2.0. I would give this a D or a C. It's not bad. It's just not like the best or great.
Would you rather use a Villainator?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
No, I would rather die. Anyways,
Is this the Outlaw?
Oh, yeah. Yes, that one is. And that's a very good name for it too.
more like illegal. Anyways,
Outlaw.
that's what it should be. I would give it D or F. I don't like it. It's a piece of trash.
I would give it B just because it's fun.
There are cylinder, dude.
That is a
No.
better blaster than the Deuce Pro.
It's if not tied with the Deuce Pro, it's arguably just as bad.
Okay.
Like it's just the prime on that, it's a spring return on the prime, which is not good. I don't like spring returns on a hammer prime blaster for a reason, because when you go to prime a blaster, you want the hammer to be in a place where it's supposed to be. When you prime a blaster, you're losing efficiency in the system because of it being a spring return, and it's more complicated to mod because of that. Yes, you can take it out, but that's not the point here. We're not talking about modifications.
Let's skip to the one that I know. No,
I
Double
love
Punch loves
Solo.
this one.
The solo is awesome. It's a Pro Jolt.
Don't ever talk about the Jolt like that.
It's basically what it is.
I don't want to talk about the Jolt either because I have a Jolt that shoots at like 50 FPS when it should be shooting like 59.
The Jolt is a staple in the hobby. Now, here's the thing. Do I think the Soul is bad? No, I don't. I don't think the Soul is a bad blaster at all, actually. That might be shocking to a lot of people. However, I would rather have a Jolt. Why? Because I like the Jolt. Because it's a Jolt. Not because it's a knockoff Jolt, big brother that's been on
Triad.
steroids for 50 years.
I prefer
Triad.
the solo.
Triad's-
I prefer
Triad's
solo.
better than a Jolt though, but
Well, I did. So here's the thing. I use the Jolt for one reason only. In HVZ, it's like the final shot isn't for a zombie, it's for me, so that way I don't turn my friends into zombies. Like, you still turn into a zombie, but like, RP-wise, you took yourself out, so a zombie didn't take you out, kind of a thing. So, that's what I use it for. It's just for theatrics. But I think, objectively speaking, the Solo being able to do half darts, and in a fairly reasonable price, and being able to hit about 100 FPS average, I believe is what it was.
I get
It actually hits 130.
Oh, okay. Well, so I would say C or
I'll give it
I
a
I would
C.
say B.
I'll give
I
it
would
a
say
C
B
based
tier.
off of that explanation.
It's comfortable too.
jolts are comfortable.
I mean, I don't know if I like this
After
trigger
my
being
hand.
that exposed, like right where my grip is gonna be. Reminds me a lot
Well,
of Elite 2.0 slash type grip and trigger, but
True.
and I
Even with
hated
extra
that
hands,
thing.
you can fit all four fingers on there.
All right, the last one here. What is this one?
Why did you?
I don't like the Omnia. I'd put that in D
F.
tier.
No, it's F. It's crap. Flywheel is misaligned. Cage is not in properly. The micro switch burnt out. The motor's burnt out. They had to stop reviewers, send them an email saying, hey, don't put out your original review because we found out there's a problem with our original sample size, which was actually a production run, but they actually claimed it to be a beta test run or whatever the hell
Oh my
bullcrap they
god.
said. So, no, F tier. It gets F tier. It does not deserve a D.
Oh
Alright?
my
It
God.
takes an F. It actually pisses me off. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry to get
F
mad on
for
your stream,
fail.
but seriously. F tier.
for fail.
All right, Phase. What? I could do one more tier list. What series do you want to do?
But
Nerf
I'm gonna
Elite.
go. I'm gonna go,
Elite.
guys.
Okay.
Alright, bye double.
See you guys.
Nerf.
Have a great night.
You too.
You too.
Elite. Blasters. Nerf. Elite. Oh shoot. Hang on. Nerf. Elite.
Do you know what you're searching for?
Yes. I should.
Nothing's in S. Yeah, nothing deserves to be an S in my opinion, but that's whatever.
I believe is this one with all of the. Is that all the elite blasters? I thought there was more.
You scroll down. It's
Hang
No
on.
wait, I'm looking at stream. Not. Okay, in a second. Okay, what we got here?
Is that all the right ones? I thought there were more than that.
There probably are more, but if I'm looking at this real quick. Do Nerf Flywheel tier list or somewhere else
Okay,
if you want to.
that
I don't
sounds.
know how
good.
much longer you're streaming for, so
I mean,
I don't want to like take up too much of your time.
I could do one more of these, and then we could literally just talk on that one. We don't have to stream, but
Fair.
I wouldn't mind.
Oh, God, why is Tess live? That's scary.
Why does it randomly keep doing that? I hit enter and then it just pulls up Mortal Kombat.
What?
Nerf Flywheel. Ultimate Nerf
Ultimate Flywheel. Good. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
That's okay. Where's the okay, let's hit reset. Alright. Presentation mode.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Freaking hell.
That is a lot.
Okay.
Alright.
I don't know if we're gonna get through all these in a reasonable time, dude.
Maybe.
Alright, we got this, yeah.
Alright.
Um,
What is this? This is the Dorado or the
That's like-
Scream machine.
I think it's like it was like a collab with Doritos, I'm pretty sure. So, I like Doritos though. I don't know, the Ultra 2 was better. Because I felt like a cowboy with the Ultra 2, but this, I'd give it a C.
Okay.
It's not bad. It's just not great.
Strife X.
And I would give it a solid A. Strife X was good. It's a good blaster if you're just getting into the flywheel side of the hobby side of things. It's a good starting place. It kind of teaches you about lipos and gets you into life. And then you can go out and eventually
And
you know,
into
like
half
charges net.
and into the half dart thing too.
and into the half hearts. So yeah, I would give it an A.
Okay.
It's not an S tier blaster by any means.
Is this
but
Amazon
it's definitely an A
exclusive?
tier blaster. I would so.
Okay. I think I'm gonna pick that up. If nothing else, I feel like that's now a rarity.
It's a pretty good blaster.
Alright. The Hera. Is this the Hera?
Yeah, the Hera.
The Hera. Hera.
I could give it a C.
Dude, Coop could never pronounce his Greek mythology. I was like, it's Hera, not her.
I would give it a this is like one of my favorite rival blasters. It's a fun blaster, but like by today's standards, it's not like anywhere near the best.
Right, because hoppers are just better.
Hoppers destroy anything mag fed.
Mm-hmm.
So B, I would say a B tier is pretty fair for this.
Okay. Jolts aren't... Hang on. Oh, I forgot this new guy joined into my chat. Jolts aren't comfy in my opinion, but they aren't bad. Nothing in a... Oh, okay. That was from...
Here, I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Love the way that looked. Nice. Alright, that's awesome.
Okay.
Alright. Welcome back.
I want you to actually give some input on this list. Oh yeah, sorry.
I got
I would like you to give some input on this because I think you should decide some blasters on here.
Absolutely. And if we do...
Halo MA40.
Halo MA40.
Yeah.
I think that it's good from what I've seen from reviews, but not the best that it could be. Bullpup, it was alright on that one. I don't know if I have enough info to really give a solid opinion on this one, but it wasn't horrible. And I was surprised with that one too, because the last Halo blaster that I know of, those were in Boomco, I think. Did Halo. So I was thinking, the compact SMG from Fortnite, I think, was a big letdown. Quite honestly,
Same.
That was what, 8-round internal magazine.
Yeah, something like that.
And a
really
flywheel
stupid.
blaster, 8 rounds. Like, come on. And you made it look like a P90 and not gave us a P90 reload.
It was legitimately annoying.
D tier for that.
Yeah. Easily.
And I believe the trigger area was cramped and stuff too.
Yeah, it really was.
I'm at a loss when it comes to Rebel stuff. I haven't kept up with that. I want to review these, but...
I think that was a fun little blaster just to mess around. I would give it a C or B.
Okay. Bro, why is the Nitro series in here?
I don't know. Put that in F, or no, actually put that in no ranking because it's not even something that we would use.
Imagine just going on the Nerf field and you shoot a car at somebody.
Brett did that.
Did he get banned for that?
No, it's a foam car.
Oh, okay.
F.
This Roblox one, yes, I agree with that. That's horrible.
Okay.
Most of the Roblox ones are horrible. Why is there another one of these Nitro ones? Get that out of here.
There's also 2 more Strife X things. Just put those in no ranking.
Yeah. Ultra 2, that was actually pretty decent for Ultra. And I think the rear loading is a fun feature.
Agreed.
So I think if you want to get into Ultra, I mean, and you like flywheels, I think that's a perfect hit.
I would give it that, honestly.
I'm going to give it a B.
Yeah, a B is good. It had some good mod potential, different cylinders that you could swap in and do. It was really cool. So I agree with that. It's a good blaster.
Indeed. This is the rival Zeus. Wanted the
I think
OG.
Yeah, it was definitely outmatched by the rival Hera because of the way it loads. So I don't think it's a bad blaster. I just think that and it was good to mod for Flotto. All you had to do was take the dart gate out, and you could legitimately just an entire magazine through it. It was insane. But I think it's worse than the Hero. I would give it a C. Or a B.
Okay. I think, quite honestly, I think that it's C. It's not completely obsolete. It's just outclassed.
Agreed.
Good to get into Nerf with that one. I almost picked up one while thrifting, but I didn't trust the internals. What is this one? I have no idea what this one is.
some Star Wars blaster. It's not bad, but maybe like a C.
Okay. Oh, the Alien Menace. Ooh.
D. It had issues. It wasn't fun.
Right. The Hailfire, honestly,
High up on the list.
high up.
It's a good blaster. Good trigger pull. Really nice.
Okay. We'll be able to put that in A. I
I
want to
would give
get
it an S, honestly.
S.
I
Okay.
think it deserves an S. It's such a good blaster.
That's one that is like, oh yeah, I've heard the name of, but I'm not knowledgeable on that one, and I really want to get it too.
Fair.
Blue Shot. Oversized strife, basically.
Yeah, but you know, C or B. It's no C or D.
Doesn't
Actually,
it
C or
have,
D.
didn't it somebody mod this one to be an absolute beast though?
Yeah, but also it's so dumbly shaped and everything.
Right. I mean, it's Fortnite. Why is this one here? F tier.
I really
Minecraft.
like this blaster actually.
The
I actually
Minecraft.
really enjoy
This
it.
one.
It's yeah, it's a fun blaster, honestly.
Is it flywheel?
I'd give it a C. What?
Is it flywheel?
Yeah, it's a flywheel. It's a flywheel powered bow. It's actually really
Is
fun.
that a
and really cool.
Minecraft?
Yeah.
What the hell? Excuse
cool,
me,
dude.
but what?
I would give it a C. Is it the most practical thing ever? No, but it's fun.
I'll look
I
into
enjoy
that.
it.
The Fortnite Scar, was it that actually supposed to be good?
It wasn't bad.
Was it bad?
Um,
Again, we're getting into a lot of Strife reskins, but
yeah.
which is why we had to find something else that stands out about the blaster, but I feel
I mean, I'd give it.
didn't it have
Oh,
Magwell compatibility issues?
I don't know. I'll let you rate this one. I'll let you give your own opinion on it.
Quite honestly, I think that this one is a little bit better than people led on to be.
Okay.
Beat from what we have right now, definitely B tier. I don't think that it's in the realm of a Strife X, but I think that it's still a solid option.
All right. I agree with that. Turbine F
Really?
for the yes, the failure it is. My right to repair is dumb. Like the fact that I can't get into that blaster without breaking it. You have to break it to open it.
Oh,
F tier.
F tier? Okay. That
So
was
2.0.
supposed to be
It's
the
trash.
best at the Titan, good for the 50 round drum magazine. I'm so disappointed in this blaster that they didn't like amp up the performance or something, or like the rate of
Same.
fire.
Right.
But it was so iconic for having that 50 round drum.
Yeah. I would say there's some mod potential there.
Do you
Maybe a C or a D.
see?
I'd probably give it a D because of the price.
Yeah, I think that it's over the Demolisher. Here's the thing. I mean, how many game types do you actually use that use missiles?
So any shields in like any game that I've played, shields can be destroyed by missiles or demolisher rockets.
Okay.
So I think it's a solid offering. And if you want to use the missile launcher, somebody who likes missiles, regardless of what game type you're playing, then I think the demolisher is a great blaster for you. I do.
Okay.
It's built in. It's a solid blaster, and you get some decent performance out of them.
I'm gonna put it in A.
I'd agree with that. I would agree with that.
Moto Strike, when it's functioning, it was good, but the trigger thing is just horrible. Having to
Yeah.
manually reset the trigger. I think that it was innovative that it had the largest capacity out of a magazine-fed Mega Blaster ever.
Right.
But yeah, is there a single Mega Moto Strike that ever worked out of the box?
At Toy Fair, there supposedly was, but I just don't think, honestly, I think it's, like you said, it's based on when it works. Like, when it works, it's fun, but
How much do we weight that though?
that's a good question. So, let's say it works half the time.
Okay.
Half a rating. Let's say maybe a B or a C.
Okay.
I would personally put it in B.
Okay. I think that is
I
fair.
think because you can make the trigger work properly. You just have to
I
open
agree.
it up and mod it.
Nemesis is
So.
probably given S tier. Like one of the best
Um,
rifle blasters too.
I would say S or A. I think it's a good blaster. I just think it's. I don't like it for a fact that I feel it's like paintball, but I think it's. I acknowledge it's a good blaster. So yeah, S or A.
Okay.
I'll let you pick.
Um, I personally, I'm gonna put it in S.
Okay, that's fine.
Onto this one.
Alright.
The Evader, I think, just cuts corners in places where it just doesn't. Quite honestly, I like the concept, but you didn't need to have this whole thing that goes like this little bar on here. You could have just chopped that away and found some way to make it like vertically inserted the mag instead of horizontal.
I hate horizontal mags personally. I like my mags to be vertical. I don't like to smack into doorways because I run 18-round stick mags. So
That's what I'm saying.
it's not bad.
They could have had the same concept, but just take away that piece of plastic that's right there, and you probably could have made a mag well right down there, and it would have been fine.
Right.
And it would have been a gimmicky marketing employee saying, "Ooh, it glows in the dark," and maybe you could have made some better sales with that. That's just
Yeah.
me.
I was thinking maybe a C tier.
I personally, I don't think that I can.
Where would you put it? Where would you put
I
it?
would put it in D.
Okay, I can see why though. So yeah, let's go with D then.
Rapid Strike. I mean,
S tier. It's
S-tier,
an S
yeah.
tier blaster.
bro, I like the Rapid Strike a lot too.
Like it's just a cool blaster.
Regulator, I feel like was a letdown too. I feel like wasn't the velocity pretty low too, like only like on 70 FPS.
It was hitting that velocity. The trigger delay was terrible though. But I do like the look of it, and it's not the worst thing ever. And it brought in the selector fire stuff.
I think the 3-round burst could have like not had a decrease in velocity over 3 darts, but that's just me. Are you there?
What? I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
Space.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I think that it would be a B tier.
Okay, I can see that. I'd agree with that.
Revoltinator, I think, would also get this one too, but it's a ginormous strife. Like, it's a ginormous blaster.
Yeah.
And personally, I also don't like the fact that you can't turn off the freaking lights and stuff in there.
And the sounds is kind of annoying after a little bit. So
Absolutely.
C
C tier.
or B? You do think it? Would you put it in B tier?
I don't think. I think maybe I would. I think that it has good form factor to it, and it still works
Okay.
functionally fine. I just think that there's some annoyances. It's a weird. It's just a weird alternative option to a strife, honestly.
Fair enough. All right, I think B is fair.
Sockade. I don't
It's a-
know
it's
enough
a-
about this one.
I don't think it's the worst, but I definitely think they're just not as useful as they used to be. I would give it a C.
I totally forgot I'm still streaming on YouTube. I'm sorry about that, chat. Titan is such a meme. Yes, that is true. Titan is such a meme now. Also, you can mod. Oh, somebody said. Oh, okay. You can mod the trigger with the spring. I'm pretty sure you meant the Moto Strike. I think. I'm not sure.
Right.
Stockade is. I would think that would be a good C. I mean,
I think that's fair.
at this point, flight.
F.
F. Bro, did you see the video I sent you? I literally destroyed the F out of that thing.
Why is it that I destroy one blaster and everyone else copies my crap, dude? Frick off.
I didn't do that. I just was having fun with it.
I know I'm a I don't care. Hyperfire I find actually to be really uncomfortable.
For the Hyperfire that I find, I'm okay with the thumbhole stock, personally. So,
I'm fine with thumbhole stocks. I just don't think it's as comfortable as it could be. I would not give it an A. I think you're high. I think you're high to give it an A. That's too much. That's being a little too generous.
I
I think B is okay.
okay.
It's fine in B. It does not deserve an A though.
Dang, modulus.
Modulus.
That
I
was
hate
a
the grip on this thing.
okay.
That's my opinion though. That's my personal
I
opinion.
haven't touched on that one, but if I were to set that aside, I think that it's a solid blaster.
Okay.
I could probably rearrange it later. I'm going to put it in A.
Okay.
On that one, Nerf cam, yikes.
I actually really love this blaster. I did a lot of paint jobs and mods and LEDs with them.
Okay.
I would give it some. I would give it a B or an A.
Okay.
If you want to be really harsh, a C, but I'll let you decide that.
No, I'll be generous and give it a B. Onto that one. Actually, I think does it have a decent form factor though to it?
Yeah, it's very comfortable.
Okay. Nerf cam rival charger.
Ooh. I've seen people mod these to actually have like that P90 loading to it, and it's really cool. But Hasbro couldn't do it out of the box because why frick you give us money?
Right.
But it's a good blaster. Rival is generally speaking still relevant to this day.
I would
say a B.
I would pick it up more than I would a Zeus, I think.
Agreed. I would agree with that.
So I think for that one, I think I would have to put it higher than a Zeus on that one.
Agreed.
It's not the best option, but it's still good. Is this like the OG Raven?
Yeah. But just the Raven in general. So any copy of a Raven, I just put in no ranking, and then.
Okay. Here's the Elite Raven. We'll rank this one, and then
S tier.
Yeah.
Easy S tier.
Absolutely. Whether you like bullpups or not, it's just good.
It's a cool blaster. Rival Chaos.
Ooh.
I love the Chaos. Because when I use a Chaos, I don't feel like I'm playing paintball. I feel like I'm playing Nerf. When I use a Nemesis or a Prometheus, I feel like I'm playing paintball, having to dump in rival rounds and hoppers and everything. I think it's a solid blaster still.
Yeah.
Fun to mod on 3S. The motors can handle 3S lipos.
Can it
But-
also take the rechargeable pack?
It does take the rechargeable pack.
Awesome.
I would say a B or an A.
Okay. Now rechargeable pack, that just like snaps on in there, or you don't have to do
Yeah,
any.
so you remove a stock battery tray and then you put in the rechargeable pack. That's how
So
it works.
you don't have to do any drilling?
Nope. No drills, no screws, nothing.
Okay, it has just like what I experienced on the Maxim Pro. It has a screw in the battery tray thing. I just remove that.
No, you remove the battery door and then you pull out the battery tray.
Oh, okay.
So there's a door covering the battery tray, and then the battery tray you just pull out and put the rechargeable battery in.
Chaos. I think
give it an A.
solid A. Yeah, 102
Yeah.
FPS chrono. I mean, yeah, it's a proprietary magazine, but still 40 rounds for that. If you don't want to deal with hoppers, it's still all right.
Agreed.
Ultra focus.
It's the Ultra Amp, so I don't think there's another.
I don't see the actual amp. Yeah.
Okay, so Ultra Focus was more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
It is just a amp with a stock, and I actually have a Ultra Amp with the Ultra Focus stock on it, unironically. Tess gave me the amp. I bought the stock when I bought a Strife on eBay because I needed a Strife. Anyways, I don't know. I wouldn't give it higher than a C.
See? Okay.
Yeah.
You want to know something about Ultra? I found somebody that did, now it's an off-brand third-party thing, but off Amazon, some things that can go into like the Ultra Speed, so you have more magazines. I like that.
Ooh, okay. Nice.
I might send you that product link in case of you. I don't think you would.
Gotcha.
You don't seem like the person that would run an Ultra Speed, but
No, I have a friend who would though, so I would love to send him that link.
indeed. So if I can still find it again, I think it's in my save for later. But
Yeah.
the Rex Rampage.
D. if not that F. It's just dumb.
Did I hear Brick like actually like this thing?
I don't know. I don't like it personally though. It's a strife with a bunch of crap on it.
Oh, my chat said that Stockade has ass motors. Part of the language, but
And they're fun. Okay. The Stockade is still better than the old barricade performance-wise on stock jatters. So
indeed, Rev Reaper. I think this is still a really good blaster, even for being mechanically operated. I've heard you guys talk about some mods that you could do for this. Ken.
you can like swap the cage, I guess, but like I don't know. Maybe I would say a C. It's not great, but it's not bad.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, I personally wouldn't use mechanical flywheel, but very
No, I wouldn't either.
interesting concept. Ultra
Yeah.
Select
D.
D. Okay.
It wasn't bad. It just wasn't
If
great.
it was-
A lot of few issues.
If it was the Ultra Strike, I probably would have put that higher. Oh, the Ultra Strike is on here. I personally, I
Do
have
that real quick.
I haven't felt this, but I dig the form factor of this. You know what this reminds me of? You probably haven't played the game, but it reminds me of the Phantom from Valorant.
Okay, that's fair. Where would you rank it though?
I think that it's
It's a cool blaster. It looks cool.
And I think that it's better than the Select, I think, honestly. Just put in the AccuStrike darts, and I think that it's good. Probably for Ultra B, honestly.
I would give it a B for Ultra. Yeah.
Okay.
Rhino Fire. They've had issues in the past. So the drums were broken or didn't feed consistently.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say D, just because the problems like two drum mags not feeding is a big deal to me.
Right. Not being able to, yeah. Having one disconnect while you're trying to reload the other one is just yikes.
You could legitimately buy two rapid strikes for the price of the Rhino Fire 2. So
Right.
yeah.
Have you ever actually seen someone use this in a Nerf war though?
No,
Okay.
never.
Percy's, I
No.
think, is a solid, like, SRA. I don't know why people trash on this. Without the Percy's Hopper extension aside.
Yeah.
Aside. I think that's an obvious topic that we would bring up.
No, I agree. I think a C or a B. It's not bad out of the box, but like without that hopper extension, it's so underwhelming for what it is.
Okay. Moto Blitz, I actually picked this up the other day. For Elite 2.0, it is extremely solid. A solid
Fair.
option. And the master key thing on the front of it actually works pretty darn well. But compared to what everything else is that is on here, I'm going to give it a B.
Right. I can agree with that, actually.
For Elite 2.0, it was given S tier, but for this one, it's B because look at everything else that's on here.
Well, yeah, that's fair. Mastodon.
For Mega, it's pretty solid. I don't think you can really get much better unless if the Moto Strike freaking worked.
True.
So
But they're just so expensive though. At the same time, I would say C.
I would say C as well. And plus, it's also a niche role. Like you'd have to go as a heavy gunner and stuff.
True.
The original Barricade.
Assuming that this is one of the really good motors, I'm gonna say C.
Okay.
There is mod potential there, obviously, but still, it's just not
Chat
as good as the Stockade, technically.
Chat says Moto Blitz ironically slaps, and I agree with that.
True.
That is true. Did you say C or B?
Actually, you know what? We'll move it up to a B. We'll give it a B. I think a B
Okay.
would make sense for us.
Rapid Red.
There's some potential there for mods.
Okay. I'm not
I'm not
familiar
a big
enough.
fan of it.
I'm not familiar enough with this blaster, so you're gonna have to lead me with this one.
I don't even have a rating for it at this point. I would say maybe C. Run of the mill. It's okay.
Okay. Desolator, I
hate that thing.
I remember using this a long time ago. I was at somebody's house, and we weren't playing Nerf, but I found one of their Desolators, and I picked it up, and I hated that thing so much.
Sam?
There was somebody, I think, in my Discord server that tried to argue that the Desolator was actually good. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, no.
D is probably respectable, but still want to. SMG E. This is basically the downgraded Strife.
Agreed.
It's not bad. It does what it's supposed to do, but why not get a Strife? Can you even mod this thing out the box?
Probably, but I've never seen any mods for it. I would give it maybe a D, maybe a C if you want to be generous.
Okay. Ultra 1.
F.
Yeah. That was pretty bad. I found one of these while thrifting. Granted, somebody left in the batteries, but I held it up and it had horrible weight balance.
Yeah, it's a piece of trash, man.
Indeed. Luckily, I didn't even pick up any Ultra because I was like, I'm not going to go out and try to invest in Ultra darts or stuff. I don't want to do that. Fortnite, BAR.
It's a worse Raven. It's a way worse Raven.
So then C. Maybe. I might put it in
D.
D. Yeah. Infamous. I personally think that the Infamous is a cool blaster.
Oh yeah, and there's mod kits for it. I give it a B. Maybe an A.
Okay. I'll give it an A. I personally have some bias toward it because I think that it's a really, really cool concept. It does everything that it's supposed to do, and yeah, you can mod it to do some really cool stuff. So
True.
I can't wait to get my hands on the Natural Infamous again. I think I forget when I had it, but I touched it at least twice before. But Double Punch. I've heard that this is actually a good Elite 2.0 blaster.
It's not bad, but I would give it a B. I hate being forced to shoot 2 rounds, so.
Okay. Oh, this thing from Alien.
D.
Yeah.
You had to cut the blaster to make it fit other magazines besides the one that was included.
The Storm Charge. Okay, I want to talk about the Storm Charge real quick because I recently picked up this blaster, did a review on it. I don't like the rev trigger at all. I don't like the magazine well. At all. It didn't take all of my magazines. You want to know something strange? Like an 18-round stick mag, would it work in mine? I've seen other reviewers use it, but my 18-round magazine, when I fit it in there, it would feed, but I could literally pull out the magazine without a mag release, meaning it's not seating in there.
Weird. Okay, so I'll let you pick where this one goes.
I think honestly in this one, and plus the rev up time is just worse than a Strife though too. I think it's a little bit lower. I'm going to put it in C.
Okay.
If those issues were fixed, it probably would have been a very, very solid blaster.
Agreed.
But in my opinion, it's like this blaster just irks me in the wrong way. I wanted it to be good. I came into the review thinking that it was actually a really good Elite 2.0 blaster, and I was proven wrong.
Right.
Strife ST.
I was gonna say, you know where it's going. Prometheus S tier. It's a god freaking blaster. You can buy a Prometheus still and still do really well in Nerf War.
Indeed.
F. It goes in F. It doesn't belong anywhere else besides F.
F the speed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed. Fortnite IR.
I actually really like this blaster, and if you take off the barrel extension, it hits around 100 FPS. So I'd say B.
Say B. Yeah, I've heard people say really good things about that one. Like really good things.
It's like a Star Wars.
Oh yeah,
D.
this
It
one.
wasn't
Yeah.
that good. It was okay. It wasn't bad.
What the F is this one? Is this a vortex?
A Nitron.
Vortex.
These weren't. Yeah, it was a flywheel powered vortex blaster.
Vortex is pretty good though, in general. I think.
Yeah, I'd say a B or a C.
I'll give it a B. Mad respect for Vortex. What the F is this?
It's the Buzzsaw F.
I'm not
Bad.
familiar with that blaster.
It's not good. You don't want to be familiar with it, I promise you.
Hang on, real quick. I am going to go ahead and end the stream. I'm going to thank everybody that joined for this one, even though I'm talking to no people. This is probably the most audience I've had in a stream ever, statistically speaking, I believe. So thank you all. You all were awesome, and I'll catch you guys next time.